Robin, we all know the UFC, the biggest show in the world, but what is the #2 organization in the world? Is it Bellator? Is it ONE FC in Southeast Asia? I think for our money, we look at the organization out of Poland, which you can see right here on Fight Network, KSW. They are developing stars over there.
Yeah, man, these are big shows, big, exciting shows. We get the honor of doing the English rebroadcast commentary for KSW. We got to go over there and call it in Poland live one of these times, because these are epic shows, and they have a number of great stars, but they got one guy who is the single best fighter in the world that is not fighting in the UFC. I want to take a look at him in the breakdown. Oh, baby. KSW is an epic show. They do crazy ratings and they put on epic, exciting shows, unbelievable production, and this is the star, Mamed Khalidov. He's very exciting. He's a finisher. You want some fire? We got fire. Mamed Khalidov excites the audience, and the ladies love him. Look, they're in fast motion. Thanks, Jeffy, for adding that little edit. Mamed Khalidov goes out, and he excites the Polish audience. These guys do bigger numbers than World Cup of Soccer. They do 16,000 people in stadiums, and they love Mamed Khalidov. And when he steps into the ring, it's always an exciting fight. And for the last few years, he's been fighting the top 185-pounders outside of the UFC. How about James Irvin? They all respect him. And look, the guard is not dead. No, sir. They say it's dead, but Mamed Khalidov, look at this beautiful armbar, takes underneath the leg, and immediately you better tap, man. Unreal performance. This guy's a finisher. 30 wins, 3 losses, and 2 draws. Who's this guy? An Olympic silver medalist, one of the pioneers of MMA. And look at him take him down. Inside trip right there. And he will use that to scoop to the legs. What a beautiful transition against an Olympian in wrestling. Once he gets him to the ground, this guy can finish you with all kinds of submissions. Here he looks for the straight ankle lock. He doesn't get it, but spoiler alert, a couple of fights later he will. I'll show you that in a second. So he goes up for the guillotine, and against the tremendous Greco wrestler, tries to get in and he can't. So he goes arm in guillotine. You better tap. You better tap, Lindland. No, sir. Lindland goes out, and he has taken out a number of the best fighters in the world. How about Das Spider? Kendall Grove, Das Spider. Beautiful takedown, changes direction, circles in to get him down. And remember that straight ankle lock he didn't get? Well, against Grove, he's like, I better get it. Been working hard on it. Steps in on him, opens up the hips, goes belly down, and with the straight ankle lock, it's rare to finish. This guy gets the tap out of Das Spider. And let's take a look at that one more time. He will step in on the cup in the inside of the leg here, totally legal, and he goes belly down and drives the pressure, drives his pelvis, extends his spine, and watch this right here. Look at the pressure. He better tap. Das Spider. Great finish. Been beating the best guys. How about Melvin Manhoff? Watch the head kick. Watch the fake kick to the change to the drive. Uses the fake kick. Uses the kick to set up the pattern. The fake kick to change and drive in on him. And remember that guillotine? Well, this time against Melvin. Melvin tries to pick him up, and he will trap Melvin's arm right here. Watch with his right leg. Traps Melvin's arm in, and he only goes to half guard from there, but the pressure, he coaxes the tap out of the superstar Melvin Manhoff, one of the great fighters in the world still to this day. And the list goes on and on. Ryuta Sakurai is a Japanese legend, and you can't get him easily, man. But on the ground, double wrist control, gets inside bicep control. You'll protect yourself against the punches there, but he's also going to use it and pull down on the arm to the glove like the bottom of a baseball bat and control the wrist. Once he does that, he'll bring the wrist in. This is a classic step-by-step basic setup to get your left hip up on the right shoulder to set up that triangle. And against a great veteran like Sakurai, it needs to be done perfectly, and it is. And watch the hip shift out to the side right there. And then he will change his angle, get in behind his own leg, and pressure the blood flow on the right side of the neck. Now, you'll see Sakurai try to frame out with his arm right there. So he presses up on it the same way as an omoplata with his arms to add so much pressure that he must bring the leg in, complete the choke on that side, cut the blood off, and he will make him pass out as well. This guy is the best fighter in the world outside of the UFC. How about Miguel Falcao? Remember this monster at 185? Watch this change up to the single leg, up in the air, from his back to the single, boom. Look at his face. He's like, oh my God, this is real. This guy really is as good as they say. Then a knee, and he would just look phenomenal in this fight as well. Watch as Falcao tries to get out, changes, goes for the choke, doesn't have it, goes to a knee, knee, boom, then the outside trip, and then almost the armbar Ronda got, loses that, but the arm's in the mind now, and you know he's going to finish this one with that trademark armbar. Again, they say the guard is dead, man, but this guy armbarring people like crazy. 17 submission finishes he has. 17 men have fallen. So if you're going to go into this crazy, crazy stadium and face this guy, you better keep it on the feet, I guess, right? This guy's such a... Oh, no, he knows. He knows, and he knocks people out too. 11 knockouts. And he swarms and watch the level change to the uppercut. Just takes him right out. So beautiful. His skills on the feet as good or better than his skills on the mat. How about that? Watch this one. Watch this beautiful double pump here. 1, 2, watch the response. Pump, pump, boom. Pump, pump, boom. We'll watch it again 2 more times. The double pump gets his hands to react, opens it up straight down the pipe. 1 more time, let's take a look. 2 pumps, he responds to those as feints, and you use them to close distance and set up the overhand right. Takes him right out. Falcao, good night, sir. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. This guy's the best fighter in the world outside of the UFC. KSW is an amazing promotion. Mamed Khalidov, man, get to know him.